Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today. We have hit over 3,000 subscribers and I am still like, I can't believe it. I really can't. I love you all. I appreciate the subscribers I have, all of my new subscribers. You have shown me so much support and so much love and positivity. You just know how to make a girl smile, or a woman, or an old hag like I am. Anyway, I always forget to say this in my videos, but if you like this video, thumbs up. And also, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. No pressure. I have a lot of people that actually come up to me and say, does it cost anything to subscribe? And I'm like, no, it's free. I don't know. So I've seen these cake stands all over Pinterest, on different sites. Hobby Lobby is one of them. So I wanted to see if I could recreate them using all Dollar Tree products. That's what I'm gonna do for you today. Let's get started with these DIYs. I hope you like them, and that's it. That's all I got. For these DIYs, I'm going to be using two different tins that the Dollar Tree carries. This particular one I got around Halloween with this scary scarecrow, and I just remove him with a pair of scissors. It's really not that hard. I know they don't have this particular one in stock right now, but they have tins very similar to this. I sanded it down a little because it did have a little piece of metal sticking up. Now, taking this flowers and garden tin, also from the Dollar Tree, but you already know that, I go ahead and remove the handles. Apple Barrel Pewter Gray from Walmart. I think I paid like 97 cents for it. And I give these 2 coats each. Now, I personally did not remove the wording off of the second tin. Ain't nobody got time for that, but you can if you want to. Just a quick tip, store your brushes in a Ziploc bag in between coats of paint. It helps prevent the brush from drying out, and it works. 2 burner covers from the Dollar Tree. They have these 2 for $1, and any color will do. I just happen to have these on hand. I Mod Podge both of the burner covers. Now, I saw Megan over at Glue Guns and Roses do this, and I thought it was such a great idea. Now, she did it on something that was plastic, and she was going to spray paint. I'm doing it on this metal or tin lid, essentially for the same reason. I didn't think the paint would adhere to it well, and using the Mod Podge really works. Great tip, Megan. Thank you. I love that woman. After the Mod Podge dries, I give both of the burner covers 2 coats of paint each, using that same gray pewter paint. And then when everything is dry, E6000, and now it's time to attach the pot to the burner cover. First, I use the E6000 and then some hot glue all around the bottom part of that planter or tin. I'm not really sure what to call it. And don't worry about the hot glue. I know it looks pretty messy, but you're not going to see that. Now, I just want to point out that I'm making a set of these. One is big and one is smaller, so I'm doing the same thing to both. 2 full cans of stain inside the tin. I let it dry for 24 hours. I do that to create some weight. Once they're dry, I go in and I paint the bottom part of the burner cover, but I forgot to use Mod Podge, and as you can see, the coverage is really not the same. I actually had to use 3 coats of paint on this. My brush was sliding all over the place. So my suggestion is, if you're going to make this project, use Mod Podge first. It really helps you to use less paint. And then I don't go crazy, I just paint about halfway down the tin with the same colored paint. Once dry, it looks about like this. Next up, a pack of Dollar Tree beaded necklaces. They come in different colors. It doesn't really matter what color. They come 6 in a pack, but you're only going to need 2. They're joined together by like this little rubber cylinder thing, and it's very easy to pull them apart. Small dab of hot glue, and now I'm going to start gluing my beads to the edge of the burner cover all the way around. Now, I don't glue every single bead. I don't have time for that, but it just makes it easier if you do like every third or fourth. I don't know why I can't say fourth bead. And in my opinion, I think that it just makes things a lot easier. I'm not going to start that again, but really, it makes things easier. Now the large burner cover plant stand takes one whole bead or one whole necklace and then 5 more. And for the smaller one, you take a whole one and then you cut some off just to meet and you glue it down. So basically you're only using 2 of those necklaces. Pretty cheap. A little hot glue in between the beads all the way around both tins, and now you're ready to Mod Podge once again. I Mod Podge the beads so that the next step, the painting of the beads, the paint will adhere to it. Once your Mod Podge is dry, then you're going to go around and paint your beads the same gray color. Just make sure you get into the grooves so you don't see any of the blue. Now when everything is dry, and I say that a lot because people may not know that you have to wait for things to dry, I go in with this Folk Art Platinum paint. Now Wendy Lee over at Wendy Lee, I mean that's the name of her channel, she has like the best technique for galvanizing stuff or faux galvanizing stuff. I love her. I love her channel. I'm going to link it down below. And what I do is, well, what she taught me to do is to grab a sponge, cut it, and just a small piece of sponge, and then dip it in the platinum paint and go over your piece by just sponging it. It's really a great technique. Thank you, Wendy, for teaching us all how to faux galvanize. Now I go in with some burnt umber acrylic paint and also the Glorious Gold from Deco Art in the metallic acrylic paint, and I'm going to distress my pieces. And what I do is just interchange both colors. I offload the brush plenty of times on this paper towel, barely using any color. If you do happen to go, crazy with the color, you can always rub it with your finger, but just go easy at first. You can always add more. And this is how these babies came out. I am so happy with them. I love them. I can't believe that these things cost, let's see, 1, 2, carry the 4. I think these things really and truly came out to like $3, maybe $3.50 if you add the 2 beads, which were 6 in a pack for $1. So let's see, I really don't know. I can't do math, but I know that they were super affordable and so easy. And one of the best things about this DIY is that these tins are reversible. You can use them to put plants in them, put decor around them, you decide, but I think that that's it's like a two for one, that thing. Now taking a plate from the Dollar Tree, I didn't do this on camera because I just didn't want to make this video any longer, but I did the same thing. I used the same technique. I used one of these plates from the Dollar Tree and a can of crushed tomatoes. Yes, a can of crushed tomatoes, and I created another one. I love it. I think it's really cute, and these things are so popular and so expensive nowadays. This only cost me $1 because I already had an empty can of crushed tomatoes in my house, and I decorated it with one of the bowls that had the lemons on them from the Dollar Tree, some lamb's ear, and then some of the Dollar Tree lemons. As always, I thank you all so much for watching. I love you all. I really do. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.